up, family? Let me know if this background is a little weird because I'm trying to do like a little blurred thing, but this kind of looks a little weird. I'm not sure if I like that. Hold on, let me just take the background off. I don't think I like that background. I don't like it blurred like that. Okay. Let's just do it like that. What's up, family? It's your girl, Samantha Lee. I am here with another one. Tonight's episode is about 7 secret ways men can instantly become more attractive to women. Before I get started, I want to let you guys know, first and foremost, who I am. My name is Samantha Lee. I am a therapist by trade, but I use my online profile or my online platforms to discuss all types of different content, mainly relationship content through my perspectives, education-wise, spiritually, and through my observations. Okay, and you'll just get it from my perspective. I do have more of a conservative perspective based upon my spiritual background, but I try to share what I see, just cultural commentary, and yeah, I do it unapologetically on my channel. So that is me in a nutshell. And I try to put men on game as well. I try to put women and men on game. I don't just try to single out. I think women sometimes think I'm only making content for men, and I do make a lot of content for men because I have a brother, and I think that there's a lot of men that don't have sisters, like big sisters that they can call. And I love being able to put men on game. I enjoy it. I thoroughly I can do it all day long, like literally. My minor was in women's studies, and so I absolutely enjoy doing it. So that is what I love to do. So that, in the spirit of that, that is why tonight's topic is what it is. Okay. Before I get into that, if you guys do not or have not yet hit the subscribe button, become part of my family. Become my little sisters, big brothers, little brothers, whatever you want to be to me. Become part of my family. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I put out content almost daily. I go live twice a week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both on Mondays and Wednesdays. And if you want to be a part of my movement, if you want to be a part or take interest in some of my content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of my family, if you will. Yes, and there will be also a pinned comment below. You can be part of my email list where you'll be updated on all things Love Samantha Lee when I travel, when I do shows at different locations. I foresee myself doing a lot of touring this year. I'm going to be doing a lot of podcasts. So wherever I decide to do, wherever I decide to go, wherever the wind blows me, I'm gonna go. All right. So anyway, that is that. I want to let you guys know, first and foremost, there will be no disrespect in the comments. So we have moderators that are here. If not, I will block and rebuke. I'm CEO of the Block and Rebuke Ministry. I absolutely enjoy blocking and rebuking people. So please be respectful as you come on to the show. All right. So first things first, we got hot topics. Let's talk about some hot topics, y'all. Now, I haven't kept myself abreast of a lot of hot topics. I honestly was just watching some commentary on on basketball. But I want to, if there's any topics that you guys want me to comment on that are hot topics right now, please comment in the chat. I want to know what's out, what's going on. Travel, you know what will be going on. Tell me what's happening, and I will go ahead and comment on it so that I can give you guys my perspective. All I know is basketball, y'all. I'm sorry. I know basketball. I know. I hate that. I hate that that's just how I am. The California fires. Let me tell you something. I used to live in California, and I feel like a couple years ago, there was fires then as well. And it's very scary. I know people that are out there that have needed to evacuate. I want to know what happened. Honestly, I don't, it's like, how did this even, I know that the area gets very dry in certain seasons, but it's very scary to see. And I hate just even hearing about the insurance claims and all the different things that are going on. So I you know, my heart goes out to California. Be praying for California. So definitely scary. Um, uh, yeah. How long do you think you should stay? Okay, Kay, I can answer this question, but I want to see some hot topics. Is there any hot topics that y'all want me to discuss? Okay. I see the wildfires, which and I see Benji. Now Benji started to give in, so let's clap it up for Benji. Thank you guys for starting to give in. Thank you for actually put on my mind. Scrolling below, you will see a way to support the channel. We are actively trying to figure out different ways to make the show better, to help the show to be more of an improved experience. I see this going so much bigger than what it is now, and I can't do that without your help. So if you see fit, and you would like to sew into the show, sew into what we're doing here on this channel, we're doing podcasts, putting out content constantly. So if you would like to be a part of that, please go ahead and so I thank you in advance. So Benji started off the giving, so clap it up for Benji. Benji says days here when can I be an admin on the team? Benji, here's the thing. Benji, I'm not sure I know you like that. That be the real. That be the real. I don't know you like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if there's anything that I see. I honestly, y'all, let me actually keep it real. I have actually taken a really, really strong stance in not looking at a lot of gossip stuff. Like anything that's gossip. Before I used to kind of let it be on my time, like on my YouTube search thing. But anything I don't want to see, I just don't want. Not interested. Like I'm really trying to be very strategic about what I allow in my headspace. Right? I don't want to be listening to anything, see anything that I don't feel like I should be engaging in. Like I just feel like right now God has me on this thing, y'all. Like I'm just being honest, where it's like protecting my ear gates, protecting my eye gates. Like I'm putting time restrictions on my social media. Like I'm really trying to make certain efforts, like with my daughter, just trying to put our electronics aside and have dinner together. There's just been just different strides. I feel like God is doing a new thing in my life. Like there's been so many different things that have happened, but in this last season, it's been a lot of little changes. And one of the things I will definitely say is I've really tried to stay away from watching a lot of gossipy stuff, So I'm trying to stay away from that. I don't know why my spirit just is like, no. So you guys are gonna have to you're gonna have to put me up on game. Somebody asked me, what do I think of the Ocho Cinco and Sherelle and that whole breakup? I honestly don't know much about it. I know that they broke up. That's what I know. I know they broke up. What I will like to say just about couples and breakups and things like that, I wish we could keep a lot more things private. I really do. I wish we could keep a lot of things more. I feel like we haven't done a good job. Like when we have relationships, it's not for the work. Like I feel like people think, oh, social media is a safe space. Social media is not a safe space. It is the antithesis of safe. People do not care. People do not care about you. It's entertainment. It's like an escape from their world and they're in your world. So instead of me focusing on what I actually have to deal with, I'm going to focus on your life because it's on a gossip blog. And I feel like we just put all our business out to people that genuinely, you might have friends and family and fans that genuinely care about you. But A lot of people don't care about you. You just entertainment. So I feel like we got to be a lot more private about our relationships, y'all. That's just how I feel. I feel like we should be a lot more private about our relationships. So I don't know. I understand that they're public and they were public, and sometimes you have to, if it's public, it's public. Sometimes you do have to comment. I've tried very hard to stay away from that. Listen, I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all not gonna know. Y'all not gonna know. Okay. Patrick said, I love how you keep it 100 on here. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, next. I had seen something wild on TikTok. A woman asked about does relationships get boring? I was so in shock. Who says that? I'd rather be in peaceful relationship than toxic and drama. I love that you said this. I love that you said this, because this is the mark of somebody that's immature. Okay, because a lot of people think, when I was young and I was dumb and I was immature and I was insecure, I was attracted to drama and toxic. That was engaging for me, right? That was something that I was drawn to, and therefore I attracted that, because that's who I was, right? When I did my work and I sat in front of a therapist for 10 years, and I'm not kidding, 10 years, I worked with a therapist, okay? And not because I probably needed therapy for 10 years, but I wanted that accountability. So part of that was working on the trauma and the things that I had experienced in my life from childhood and adulthood and things of that nature. But then after that, it was accountability. She was my coach. She was holding me accountable. Like, we were working on things, and she was like, Sam, and I had to get used to that because my ego was so fragile as a young woman. I couldn't nobody check me, couldn't nobody correct me. And so I had to put myself in that process. That was necessary for me, right? And so once I got through that work, I was able to be, or more attracted to, more stable relationships. So when somebody says that they want the toxic up and down, they're attracted to that because, you know, that eggshell, oh, I'm mad at you, I curse you out, I block you, we back together. That just tells me where your headspace is. That tells me where you are in life. That's what that tells me. Because where I'm at right now, no, I don't want that. The last thing I want to be stressed about is my relationship. The last thing I want to be stressed about is my man. And the last thing I want my man to be stressed about is me. I want to be something that's taking away stress from him, and I want him to be something that's taking away stress from me. I want to see him as a vacation, and I want him to see me as a vacation. Why would I take on something that makes me feel like I need a vacation? I might as well just stay single then at that point. I want a man that, like, when I think of him, I'm like, I can't wait to get to my man, because I'm stressed. I need him to help me de-stress. That's what I would want in my relationship. So when somebody says that to me, we're just not on the same wavelength. And in my opinion, you vibrating on a very low wavelength if you're looking for toxic and dramatic relationships because you get bored. That sounds like we're not on the same page. We're not vibrating on the same frequency. Because where I'm at in my life, the frequency I'm on is high. I want peace. I want laughter. I want good times. I want chilling on a beach. I want relax. I want peace. Okay. I want on the couch watching TV, minding our business, eating wings. I want that. That's what I want. Y'all see my picture? That's what I want. I want to have fun with my man. I don't want to look at that as no. I don't want that. That just shows me. And Ashley, you know, the TikTok space is young space. That's a younger space, a younger generation space. And unfortunately, our younger generation, as I have shared before, there's a single agenda going on. And it's primarily, I believe, influenced through our music. And so I think a lot of what we see and a lot of what you're seeing there is because there is such the single agenda is working. It's effective. Let's get the likes up, family. I can't see the likes, but make sure let's get this like. I want this live by the time I end this at an hour to be at 150, y'all. We have 150 likes. I'm speaking that over this thing. 150 likes on the same. Okay, back to what I was saying. I just our younger generation, and I really hope that they see this. The agenda is to keep you single. That's the point. To pit men and women against each other to keep us single. To make men think it's better off being by themselves and being around with a bunch of different women and getting a whole bunch of different energy and just experiencing all that. That's fun for a minute, and it gets old because then you eventually everybody wants some type of consistency. I don't care who they are. You can find me the most promiscuous man on the planet. I guarantee you at some point he gonna want somebody consistent. Okay. And I think that at this point, we're trying to make everybody feel like, no, we don't want consistency. We all want to be promiscuous. We want to be out here in the streets. Being with one person's boring. We want to be with just everybody and everybody giving us all different kinds of energy. So we're just getting all of our needs met by all these different people. No, that's not real. That's just not real. It's just not real. It's not healthy. It's not real. And it's an agenda. That's what I'll say. Okay, let me see if there's any other one. I just said preach. Al said, but you haven't aged. Why? Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. I think God is aging me backwards, Al. Actually, I talk old. I look young. How about that? Antoine says, and I think this is great. They are addicted to the adrenaline rush and the unpredictability. That's way too stressful. Absolutely. It's crazy. All right. I can remember super facts. Okay. 150 likes. Let's go. All right. We're going to get to the meat of the message. Thank you guys for the hot topics take. Let's get into the meat of the message. So we have 7 secret ways men can instantly become more attractive. Y'all ready? Get your pen and paper out. We getting into it. Okay. So the number one thing that I found, we did some research. Again, y'all hit the like button. If you guys have a comment or if you just want to give to the chat or whatever, or have a comment or anything you want me to see, go ahead and hit the super chat. Again, the Cash App is scrolling below. So here we go. Let's do this. Number 1. This is the one. This is what I'm gonna go with, because I saw there's a couple of them. I'm not really sure about it, but this is the one. Being mindful. And this is what this says. It says men who are self-aware and articulate their feelings are rated as more attractive based on speed dating research. Y'all, I will attest to this. I've talked to, when I've communicated with men, when a man owns his stuff and it feels like he's being honest, it is extremely attractive. Extremely attractive. I think sometimes men don't want to be honest about certain things. Like I don't want to say that I cheated on my ex, but I did. I don't want to say that I messed up my last relationship, but I did. I don't want to say that I'm the problem, but I was. No, that is actually honesty is so attractive. Honesty is so attractive. And so when somebody is self-aware, somebody can take accountability for their actions. It is incredibly attractive. Incredibly attractive. Okay? Being mindful, being self-aware, being able to communicate what you're being self-aware about, those things are incredible. I mean, I can't tell you. It could be, I'm not going to lie. It could be a man that wasn't initially that physically attracted to. But if he talking And he's owning up to some things. He's like, man, I was in my last situation and there's some things I could have done better. I could have, I mean, she did tell me that I needed to, tighten up here. And I didn't, I didn't do that. I thought she was just tripping or whatever, but, she was right. And, that to me is, I'm like, okay, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? How you want to get married? How many kids you want? How many kids you want? I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't know if it's just for, I like when I feel like somebody genuine. That genuine energy is just, I'm getting hot now. I'm getting hot now. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. Excuse me. I'm getting a little parched. That genuine energy is something. When I feel like somebody being honest with me, there are things that I am more patient about. I'm overlooked. I can overlook. I don't know what that one says. It's K3, including the one you have. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I feel like it's very. Oh, he said 3, including the one you had. That's cute. But I'm one of those people that I really appreciate a man being honest. I appreciate a man being self-aware. I can appreciate a man taking accountability for his actions. I really can. I don't know why this thing want to open. Golly, bro. Stay closed. I'm trying to keep it business. It's trying to go left and I'm trying to stay right. Anyway, I digress. I really enjoy somebody just being very genuine. I really like that. I'm a genuine person. I'm a very transparent person. You can kind of know how I'm feeling, how I'm, like, just even by my energy shifting. And so I really appreciate somebody being genuine. And and if I feel like somebody's playing me or whatever, I usually abandon ship. I'm out of there. But that self-awareness thing, yeah, that's a very big turn on. I can attest to that, because that is something that, even if it's not an attractive guy, like physically, like I wasn't initially drawn to that person, that self-awareness that'll make you attractive. Number 2. Somebody, and I'm reading a list now. This is an interesting list, because some of this stuff I'm not really sure about. It says keep your chin up, and it says that studies found that a slightly raised chin signals confidence, strength, and high testosterone, making men more attractive. So this posture also enhances appearance by making the neck look slimmer and the individual taller. So lifting the chin. I can see the lifting the chin, because I think that confidence is absolutely attractive. Because one of my things was going to be confidence. Confidence is one of my number one. I can smell when a man's not really confident. When it's like, oh, it's a bravado, it's not real. I don't like that. When a man is truly confident, it is very attractive. And so this one is just saying lifting your chin up by studies, the studies that have been done is showing that you appear to be more attractive to women because of the look of a confidence. So, MJHSTYL. I haven't seen you in forever, sir. Welcome back to the show. Great for you to be back. It says, hey, what's up? Glad to be on the show. I'm literally taking notes tonight. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you're here. And I like I said, I did some research. So I'm trying to do things right. But I think confidence in and of itself, guys, you have to be sold on you. I've told you guys on a number of other shows that confidence is incredibly important. I think it's important for women. I think it's important for men. Extremely important for men. Because for me, I'm looking for a man that is, and y'all, yes, Pam says, thank you, Michael, but we got to clap it up for Michael. Thank you, Michael, for coming into the show. And thank you for always supporting the show. Thank you for always supporting the show. It really does mean a whole lot to me. So thank you for always being supportive. But confidence is incredibly, again, to my point, you have to be sold on you. I think certain women, they don't care. I don't like I don't like fake confidence. Now, there's a difference. Some guys, they come at me with fake confidence. They're fake, sold on themselves, which means it's like a bravado, but it's like a smoke screen. You can kind of tell. It's like a grandiose, like you're trying to sell me on you when you're not really sold on you. There's a difference between that and confidence. Confidence don't have to sell. Confidence is. I don't go into situations trying to sell you on me. I'm not going to try to sell me on you. Like I hope we vibe. I hope we connect. I hope, if it's somebody that I like and they like me, then, I hope it's a good experience, but I'm not going to try to sell you on me. Because if it's a real situation, then I shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to do that to me. Right? So confidence is. The other is when I'm trying to sell you, that's not real. That's grandiose. That's me trying to pretend and play dress up. It's my ego playing dress up. I'm dressing up like somebody who's confident, but I'm not really confident. Confidence is incredibly important. Incredibly important. If you are not sold on you, then that's the first step here. Because unfortunately, y'all, there are some sharks in the water. And as women, there's sharks in the water. They can smell a man who's not really that confident. I know I can. And they can manipulate a man that they feel like is not confident. Right? They can manipulate and make, let's say that man's not really that confident, whatever. They can kind of see through that. And they utilize maybe the fact that they're attractive or whatever. Usually it's attractive. They're attractive with this guy and can kind of get things from him because they know he's not confident and she's giving him attention. Now, I've seen a lot of men fall into this trap, right? Where they're not confident. This attractive woman comes along. She starts saying certain things, giving him attention. He can't believe it. He's like, wow, I pulled her? Crazy. And now he's in this little web, just caught up, just can't see straight because he can't believe he pulled it off, right? But she's a shark in the water. She smelled the insecurity. She knew what time it was. She knew what time it was. Okay? And so that's why you have to be sold on you. If you're not sold on you, somebody can manipulate you. It's just true. It's for men and women. If you're not sold on you, then you can't expect nobody else to be sold on you. So you have to be. Because like I said, just like women have to be aware, there are sharks in the water. Men also have to be aware. There are sharks in the water. There are women that are good at what they do. Okay, they can smell them. They can smell it. They can smell. Oh, he's okay. I know what to do with that. I know how to talk to that. I know how to mess with that. I know exactly how to get what I want from that man. That's why you have to be sold on you. Because if I know my value, can't nobody manipulate me. If I know my value, you can't tell me to jump up and down 37 times and I'm going to do it. Only when I don't know my value, I'm going to do what you want me to do. Okay? So y'all need to be sold on you. Don't allow anybody to put a price tag on you. You put a price tag on yourself. Okay? And I understand that there's certain things that, of course, we've talked about the price tag situation, and I'm going to get into that in another video. But understand your value and be sold on you, sold on your package. Otherwise, people will come into your life and they will manipulate. They absolutely will. Be sold on you. Okay, number 3. And this one's a little, I think a little weird, but I mean, this is scientific, so I'm just going to go with it. It says, show more skin. They said, according to a study, rolling up sleeves or leaving a couple shirt buttons open can enhance attractiveness. Women associate showing skin with short-term appeal, so they use this tip carefully depending on the relationship goals. Now, I don't know if I agree with this 100%, because I don't necessarily think some men should be showing a whole lot of skin. Sometimes when a man shows skin, it actually does the opposite effect to me. I'm just keeping it real. Okay? So I think that I feel like there's a certain way to dress for who you are. All right? Like there's a certain way I need to dress. There's a certain way I have to keep myself together. Because I don't want to, not dress, come on here and look crazy or look like I just came from the gym. But I also don't want to be out here looking like I'm about to start an OF. You know what I'm saying? So there's two different angles that I'm playing between. And y'all, I'm joking. OF, I'm like, listen, I'm totally joking. I'm not, y'all know me. I'm a jokester. I'm trying very hard to keep it together. But again, I all I'm saying is that, like, being mindful of how you dress, how you present yourself. Okay. Men that can dress and you don't necessarily have to dress, but you can dress for what you look like. Like, I don't see some men that they may not be able to, like, flat out, like, fashion dress, but they can dress for who they are, and because they for their body and what their body look good. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, just like a woman, you gotta take pride in your appearance, man. Take pride in your appearance. Take pride in your appearance. So it says show more skin. I don't agree with that 100%. I think if you've got like a nicer frame, you got, you work out, you got, good shoulders, and you got some things going on. Okay, cool. Like that, show the shoulders up there. Let them shoulders be shown. Okay. Like, okay. But if that's not your gift, if that's not your lane, don't drive in it. Don't just start showing skin because they said to show skin. Be strategic. Dress well for you. Be presentable. Okay. This is the next one. Number 4, y'all. Number 4. I told you guys I'm going to give you 7 secrets, so we're on number 4. Let's get these likes up, family. Let's get these likes up. Let me read some of these comments here. You're authentic, Sam, and very beautiful on the inside. Thank you so much. Clive Crow, they be saying some things. People, I've met people on the outside, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you was gonna be bougie." Why? What about me screams bougie? Not at all, my beloved. Not at all. Not at all. When I grow all the way up, you were getting that. Okay, I don't know. Just Ryan be just talking. Okay. All right. So where are we with the likes, please? Can I get a like check? Like check 1 2 1 2. Like check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water, y'all. Sparkling water with lime. Thank you, Clooney. 20 more to 100. Let's go. Are we at 121? Or are we at where are we at? Where are we at? We at 150? Or are we at 80? Come on, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. We got 33 or 23 minutes left into the show. 85. We got 23 minutes left into the show. Let's get, they say 87 likes. Come on, you guys. Let's get these likes up. We want to get to okay. Well, let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get to 150 by the end of the show. Okay. Next, number 4. This is probably one of the most important things, y'all, and I think me and Pam have actually talked about this because this is a passion point for me, y'all, and I'm just gonna keep it right there. Number 4 is very important. Let's keep it G, guys. Very, very important. You gotta smell good. Y'all don't be around no women or people of interest not smelling good. I need the hygiene to be A1. I told y'all the story. I don't know if I told you guys this before. I used to work out in a gym. And when I worked out in this gym, I used to work out in a specific area. This one guy would work out in this area as well. He'd wear a sweater. He stunk. I mean, stunk. Like it was so bad that men were trying to get away from it. Like, it was very bad. It was the women were like looking at each other like, that is horrible. Like, the body odor was just not, it was crazy. And I don't know if people just don't believe in deodorant. I don't know if there's like a wave or a new movement, like we don't wear deodorant. Bro, if you are going around anybody, let it be a woman, no woman, whatever. Smell good. Smell good. Smelling good makes you more attractive to women. I don't know what it is. I need to look up the psychology about it. But I've been around a man. He might not be the most attractive guy, like physically attractive guy. But if he smells good, oh, that will get you a little bit more. That's going to get you closer. That's going to get you closer. I'm telling you, I've been around some men that when they smell good, I'm like, oh, hold up. Wait. Stop. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. You need to stay over there. Oh no. But no, I'm being very honest. Yeah, wait, a good cologne can take you a very long way, my brethren. A good cologne can get you a very long way. A long way. A long way. Okay? So do not negate the power of smelling good. I mean, when you go on this date, you need to be, and don't overspray the cologne to where you're do not overspray the cologne to where you're triggering people's asthma. Okay? That is where we're going too far. Don't trigger people's asthma putting on cologne. You want to put on enough cologne to where It's subtle. It's a little it's a little, or it's a little on the wrist. Do a little rub. Put it on the areas that you need to rub it on. Or get you some coconut oil. Get you some coconut oil. Put the cologne in the coconut oil. That's a trick that y'all don't know about. Sam putting you on game today. Put the cologne in the coconut oil. Yes. And spray it or put in your lotion. Oh, but not heavy. Not heavy. Just teen. Very, very light. Very light. Very, very, you know what I'm saying? Don't trigger people asthma. Some men, they be put on some cologne and you trying to take somebody out. You trying to set somebody's sinuses on fire. We don't need to go that far. We just need a little choo-choo. We just need a little that. We just need a little, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a little real player, real fly, real player, real, you know what I'm saying? So when a girl come near you, oh, hold up. Sheesh. You smell good. When a woman says that, because we can't help that. We can't help that. When a woman says you smell good, we can't help with saying that. That's physiological. That is beyond our control. All our functions. If I go see a man that I am attracted to that smell good, oh, the Lord has got to be with me. The Lord has got to be with me. The Lord has got to be with me on that time. Because, woo, Jesus, that is a problem. That is absolutely a problem for me. A smell, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because y'all, long story short, my eyes weren't that good when I was growing up. I know y'all can't tell now, but I had LASIK done on my eyes, so I could see really good now. But when I was growing up, I had glasses. And so I wonder if, because one sense gets stronger when another sense gets weaker, right? So I think my nose is like the abominable snowman. I can just smell. And now I can just smell and I can just see. So you really can't put nothing past me. But anyway, I digress. That has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about today. The smell of a man, we can't help that. We can't help that. We can't help. When we smell you, you smell good. We're that compliment, that should be your first. She says, "Ooh, you smell good. Ooh, you smell good. What cologne you wearing?" Not like we're gonna buy it. We're not gonna buy the cologne. We're just saying it to create conversation. It just took us back. It took us back. It hit us. The smell hit us, and we didn't know what to do with it. We're like, "Oh, hold on. Jesus. Okay. So you smell that good. Great. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I said, where'd you get the cologne? We're not going to buy it. We had to come up with something to say. I'm putting y'all on game. Okay. Smell good. Hygiene is very important. Like I said, the guy in the gym that was smelling like, every woman that was in the vicinity, we had to get away from him. Every woman that was in the vicinity, we had to get away from him. And we were all looking at each other like, and I don't care what he could have been the finest man in the gym. This is a teaching point. He could have been the finest man in the gym. We did not see, I don't even know what that man looked like. I cannot tell you from this millisecond, I do not know what that man looked like. His smell, I could not see him. None of us know what he looked like. We don't know. If he was fine, we would never know. The smell took us out. That's what I'm saying, family. Doesn't matter how fine you are. That smell can if I go near a man and he's fine, but he stinks, it ruins the experience. It ruins the entire experience. It's completely over. All done. Body, whatever was there, it's zipped up. It's all. If there was an excitement, it's gone. It's over. Bye. Done. Smell good. I hope that makes sense. All right, y'all, let's get number 5. I know I went too long on that one, but that was important. That one was important. Okay? Very important. Where are we with the likes, family? Where are we with the likes? And somebody talked about, oh, bad breath, Clive. No. Gum always, baby. Listen, I'm big on gum. I'm going to chew gum. And I'm gonna put the gum in the You don't have to spend $500 on cologne. I'm big on gum. I'm gonna put the gum in a napkin always, because you're not gonna catch my breath stinking. It's just not gonna happen. And then I'm gonna get gum afterwards. Come on, guys, let's get the likes. We're at 91. We need to. Let's go. We got to get to 100. Let's get it to 100. Okay, get a mint. Get a mint. Okay. We're over 100. Where are we? Where are we? Mints do something. Oh, we're at 128? Yeah. Okay. All right, this is an interesting one. Come on, y'all. 150 likes, y'all. 150 likes. Let's get it going. All right, the next thing we have here, number 5. Wear sunglasses. Now, this was an interesting one that I thought was really, really interesting. It says that a study suggests that sunglasses enhance attractiveness by adding mystery, creating facial symmetry, and evoking associations with celebrities. So it says that it enhances attractiveness by adding mystery, creating facial symmetry, and evoking associations with celebrities. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. When somebody walks in with some sunglasses, it does draw attention. It does. I'm not going to lie. I mean, and here's my thing is, you want to look good without sunglasses. I mean, I like walking in with sunglasses, but I also think it's a little weird when you're in a like dark restaurant with sunglasses on. Like that to me is like, okay, it doesn't matter. Like at that point, it's a little lame. But I can see like the sunglasses thing. I can see it. But I think that sometimes it's overused to where it's lame. So I see it in certain ways, but then I don't. In other ways, I feel like it's a little lame. Because it's like, why? Why are we doing? We don't need to wear sunglasses now. Like it's, we're in a dark restaurant. I want to see your eyes. Like I want to see somebody's eyes. When I'm sitting down and I'm eating somebody, I want to see your eyes. I want you to look at me and I want to see you. I want to see everything. I want to see all your facial expressions. It helps me understand you as a person. Remember, 93% of communication is nonverbal. Okay, so I want to see all of that. I want to see all of that in person. Right? And when somebody has sunglasses on, I mean, it's cool for certain things, but like all the time, no, it's giving a little lame. I don't like it. I don't mind sunglasses. Like the club, okay. The club, whatever. You're at the club. But I'm saying like at a restaurant, you know, if you're just in like a, you know, let's say y'all went to a basketball game and you got some sunglasses on. It's bright in there. Like, I guess you could. I mean, that's cool. You could do that. I mean, it's probably not unheard of to wear sunglasses to a basketball game. I don't know. I don't know. I just think in certain instances, like I want to see your eyes, and I feel like if you're always wearing your sunglasses, I just feel like you're hiding something. Yeah. All right, but they said sunglasses can help. So that's just a study, and we're gonna get to another one that I think that women don't admit, but I think that this is important. And it's the truth. I mean, it's just real. Um, highlight status symbols. That's the number. I don't know what number. I think we're on number 6 or something like that. I'm going to give you guys an extra one today, but number 6 is highlight status symbols. Now, y'all, I know that this is not what we want to talk about. This is not what y'all want to hear. But women tend to flock with men that they feel like have a package. And when I say a package, I'm not talking about sexual package, although that could be important to them as well. I'm talking about stability. I'm talking about how they can be somebody that could potentially be someone to care for them, to provide stability in their life. Is this a man that's doing well for himself? Women care about that. And I know we don't like that. I know that's like a taboo. I know that's like, oh my gosh, it's the same thing. We have to just liken it to men caring about women's physical appearance. It's never not going to be no matter how good a woman is, if she doesn't look the way you want her to look, it doesn't matter. Like y'all might pass up on some amazing women that absolutely adore you right now. They would kiss your feet and wash them and kiss them again. Like you might know some women right now that would do that, but because they don't look the way that you want them to look, it doesn't matter. The same thing with women when it comes to packages. Women are about packages. You can demonize them for that if you want to. It is what it is. Women can demonize you for valuing physical appearance the way that men value physical appearance in this society. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like men value physical appearance the way that they do, women value money. Women value a provider. That's what women value. And so when you have status symbols, I'm gonna read what it says here. Women rate men with high status items like luxury cars or apartments as more attractive according to multiple studies. So men that have high status items like luxury cars or apartments are more attractive. So when you have more luxurious things, you become more attractive to women. Now, this is where I want to kind of like be real with some men about this, because I've talked to men and they're like, now they've reached a certain level of success and they now are able to get certain women, right? They have access to certain women they may not have been able to access prior to success, but they now want those women. And they're now feeling like, well, I don't know if these women really want me for me because, where I'm at today, and they didn't want me before. Well, here's the thing. If you are concerned about that, then don't go after. My problem is this, y'all. Women, we understand this. This is what we understand. We understand. Like, you'll never see a woman after a BBL say, does he only want me for my BBL? She know that. She already knows. She went on the table knowing that at this point, this surgery is going to make me attractive to a certain population. Now, whether this does this for me or not, that is why I did this particular situation. All right. So when I am going after certain men and I'm posing certain pictures and I'm getting certain attention, I understand that that type of guy is coming after me because my body is body. Okay, I understand that. I'm clear. Women know that. They understand that. They're not complaining about it. However, men will post the luxury cars, post themselves on a private jet, even if it's not their own, post themselves doing X, Y, and the Z, and then be like, why does she want me for my money? Like, I know I want the 8, 9, and 10 that wasn't looking at me before. But why doesn't she want me for me? If certain women, if the only thing that's changed before and after is the fact that you got money. Same woman. You tried her before. You tried her before. You got some money. You say, let me try her again now that I got money. You decided that. You said self, I'm going to try this girl knowing I got money. Now that's what you came to. You said that. You said that this is going to set me over the edge with the same woman. And now I am complaining about the very thing I put myself into. I am mad at a situation I put myself in. If I'm concerned about whether or not somebody wants me for me, maybe I should keep dating the women that was dating me or giving me the time of day when I didn't have nothing. Or maybe I should, or the same type of women that were giving me the time of day when I didn't have nothing. But no, you get more, so you decide I want more, and that's cool. But don't have the don't get into the world of, well, then I don't understand why. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you understand that women like packages. We're different. We're different. Women like packages. They like knowing that they're walking to a situation and they're going to be cared for. I call it daddy energy. We are attracted to daddy energy. It's a part of our biological makeup. We like daddy energy. We like it. I like it. I know I do. So when a man comes in and a man has that type of energy and he's like, I got you, blah, blah, blah. You ain't got to worry about nothing. About that is extremely attractive. I don't care what woman you come at, and I don't care what you look like. You come up to any woman and you tell her that is going to automatically set you over the edge. It is what it is. But my problem is that a lot of men are like, hey, we have these platforms on YouTube like, make more money, get better women, make more money, get better women. Then you make more money, and then you go to get the better women. But yes, it's because you make more money. You knew that to begin with. That was the combination. That's what you were taught. The men that I feel like are the most secure in this entire situation are the men that were getting women before they had money. If you had women before you had money, and I mean not women, the women you desired before you had money, not just women you desired before you had money, those are the men that are more secure on the other side, because they understand I was going to get women regardless. Whether I had it or I didn't, I was going to get them. Now they're not so consumed about why is she here. They're like, listen, I know who I am. Shoot. I was getting them before. I was running through them in college, baby. Like, that's a different mindset. Some men, they got the opportunity to run through them on the other side of building something up for themselves. And that's cool, but you have to understand the only difference between then and now is money. So yes, it is a little bit for me, like when women decide to go plastic surgeries or do something with their hair or fix something up about themselves or learn makeup or learn how to dress or do certain things, we don't get into the mindset of, does he only want me because my makeup is good? Does he only want me because my hair is like this? I think he only wants me because my hair is like this. I don't know. Like, no, you see no woman on the planet doing that. We understand that is why they're here. Like, we understand that the appearance and maybe certain aspects of my appearance have drawn a different level of man. If I've gotten more in shape, you don't see a woman who done lost 100 pounds say, is it because I've lost 100 pounds? Is that the only reason why he's here? No. She's like, amazing. Success. Success. I've made it. I am now getting the man that I want because I lost the weight. But men don't see it that way. Men don't see it that way. Men are like, oh my gosh, but why? I know. It's like at the end of the day, if you don't want that type of situation, then go after the women that you was comfortably getting prior to having the money. James, if you're afraid of her getting half, get a prenup. A very simple solution. Get a prenup. If you're already married, get a postnup. If that's what you're main concerned about, then I just don't understand that. Or just go after the women that you feel comfortable with. Don't go after women that make you feel like you got to question their motives. That tells me you batting out of your league. If you feel like you got to question, well, why is she really talking to me? I don't think she's talking to me for me. Because she wasn't talking to me for me before. If it makes you uncomfortable, then don't talk to her. Talk to somebody that you feel like is genuinely attracted to you and really into you. That's what you should do. But the reality is you're not. You're going to go after the best that you can do. That's part of your makeup. That's part of what that is. But don't complain about it. That's a part of your package. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's your package is attractive. No, don't date within your tax bracket. Date who you feel comfortable with. Date who you feel comfortable with. Date who you feel safe with. Don't go outside of that. If you're worried about what motivations are, go after the women you feel like you feel safe with. Don't allow yourself to go out of that. If you got to sit here and question, does she really like me for me? Does she really want me because of me? Or is it because of what I have? I don't know. Like, I don't think she really likes me for me. She can't really like me for me. Well, then that's not the person you should probably be with. Because let me tell you, I know from experience, that is not a fun relationship to be in. Being with somebody that doesn't believe you're there for them. And you every day trying to convince them that you're there for them. And they're like, you can't be. You can't be. You can't be. It's like, okay, well, I can't convince you. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what else I need to do to prove to you that you are worthy. At this point, it's you that don't believe in you. At this point, it's you that has the issue with you. I don't have the issue with you. You have the issue with you. And it's clear. Have you ever met a woman that is like, has low self-esteem and you got to convince her that she's attractive? I'm not pretty. Babe, you look pretty today. I'm not pretty. What do you mean? You're lying. I don't look good at all. It's like, okay, all right, fine. You don't look pretty. That's fine. That's cool. Babe, do I look fat in this? No, you don't. You look good in that. Yes, I do. You're lying to me. It's like, okay, fine. Shoot. All right. Don't ask me nothing. It's like, okay, that's how you feel. You're projecting how you feel onto someone else. If you don't feel comfortable with who you are like if you're that's just the contradiction that I find. It's like if you don't feel like who you're attracting, you feel safe with, or who you're attracting is genuinely into you, then you probably just need to go back to what you feel like you're more attracted to. Don't be out here chasing waterfalls. You might just want to stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I'm just saying. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think that a lot of, like I said, women, we understand it. We get it. We get it. We understand that when we improve appearance, we get better men. When we improve certain aspects, like for example, I can cook, I can clean. And this is just Hispanic stuff because it's Hispanic culture, okay? And Caribbean culture, because my mom is Ecuadorian and Jamaican. The big thing about women in those cultures is like, can you cook? Can you clean? Are you fine? Can you cook? Can you clean? Are you fine? Those are the three things that you have to understand. Those are the things that you're good at, right? And so I was always in my world is a very like superficial-ish world, right? The character and everything else, like that doesn't really matter. You find some of the craziest Spanish women in the world, right? But to me personally, I feel like when people, when we have different value systems, and in my culture, what you look like and how domestic you are, how well you can take care of your home, and if you can feed your family, those are very important aspects of being a woman. Right? So we knew that if we were better at those things, we could get better men. But if I could cook and I could clean, but I didn't look good, it didn't matter. I might get a man, but I'm not going to get a top-notch man. If you go to any South American country, any of them, you're going to find it's going to be some of the most superficial stuff. Everybody getting surgeries, everybody doing everything that they can to their bodies. Why? Because in that culture, it's like how you look is how you get the next man. That's just what it is. We're not hurt about that. We're not crying about that. We're not getting upset and saying, "Whoa, I can't believe he wants me for my looks. Oh my gosh, why? Oh, it's terrible. The world." Just no. Don't do it. No, we don't do it. We don't do that at all. We don't do that at all. We're okay. We get it. And we play on it. Right? And men play on it too. But the thing is, men get hurt. They play on it and they get hurt by it. You gotta choose. You gotta choose one. You gotta choose one. You gotta choose one. You can't be out here posing, putting money in as your Instagram post. Hey, who getting money? Your boy getting money. Your boy getting money. Who got phones? Your boy got phones. Who got cars? Your boy got cars. All day. I choose one. I wake up, I choose one. Because I got multiple. Period. You can't do that and then be like, do they want me for my opulent lifestyle? Oh my God, why? Why? Like, it's like, you kind of put yourself out there for that. Like, that's kind of what you did. You did it. If you're going to do it, don't cry about it. Women ain't crying about it. We using it to our advantage. Use it to yours. Like, you know, that's just all I gotta say. Men it'd be like they get rich or they get successful. They want the baddest women on the planet, and then they're like, dude, I don't know if they want me for me. Does that matter? Like you're able to, y'all ever heard a win is a win? A win is a win. I said this before. If a woman is like, you don't hear women saying, I'm just gonna think of a celebrity. Let's just say a celebrity, y'all. And I'm on here too long, but whatever. Let's say a celebrity went into a girl's DMs, right? Let's just say Future slid into a woman's DMs. Let's say like Chris Brown or something. Let's say Chris Brown, just for whatever, because women love him, right? Chris Brown slid into DMs. They don't care why he's there. They don't care if he's there because he's just trying to hit. They don't care what the motivation is. A win is a win. They're gonna screenshot it and they're gonna be like, "Look, world, guess who's in my DMs?" Guess who's a bad female? Guess who's a bad female? Like, that's what they're gonna do. So it's the same way with men. Like, you have to understand, like, if you're on the date with a bad woman, why are we crying about why she there? You knew that's the risk we took when you go after a woman after the success that you probably couldn't get before the success. That's the risk you take. If you don't want to take that risk, go back to where you came from. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Otherwise, if you chase waterfalls, that is a part of it. Women like packages. I don't care what women you choose, they like packages. They just do. They Y'all, I don't know if I gave y'all 7. I'm sure I did. I went too long, but I'm gonna give y'all the last one real quick and I'll end the show because I'm over here I'm having a little bit too much fun. I'm having too much fun now. So this is another one, which I thought was really interesting. It says, be around attractive people. Y'all, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, family. Let's get these likes up. Please get these likes up. We want to get to 150. Please get these likes up. Be around attractive people. A study from the California San Diego showed that being in a group of attractive people increases individual attractiveness. So being around attractive people, if you're around attractive women, men, if you go out with attractive women, you're going to look more attractive to women. You go out with some 2 really cute friends that you know are good looking, or a cousin that don't really look like your cousin, but that's your cousin, but she's an attractive cousin. Or you got a pretty sister. Even if you got a pretty sister and a pretty cousin, or a pretty sister with her pretty friend, all of these options will do. All of these options will do. If they see 2 pretty women with you, They gonna wonder what's going on. And I'm not talking about me, because other men are definitely gonna want to know what's going on with you. But other women are gonna want to know what's going on with you too. They'll be like, wait, who is that? Hold up. What did he do? And what happens is now these women start competing for your attention, because women are competitive, whether we realize it or not. Women, it can't be a sister that it can't be a sister that looks too much like you. Okay, it got to be a sister that kind of look like you, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It could be a sister that's pretty. I mean, that still works. I'm just saying. But now you're gonna see that women peacock. They're just gonna try to make you, now they're gonna try to figure out a way to get your attention, because we're competitive. We don't like competition, but we love competition. Come around with some pretty women now. But don't act too into either one of them. Like, look aloof. Yeah, you watch. Being around attractive people makes you more attractive. And when you're around, if you're trying to get women, being around attractive women or going out with attractive women will get you attractive women. Somebody says a pimp gen. I didn't know that was a pimp thing. I don't know. Yo no sé. I don't know. No speak English. I don't know. I didn't know that, but I know nothing. I know nothing. But anyway, being around attractive people does make you more attractive. So again, women are, like I said, I don't want to beat that to the ground. The last thing I want to share that I do think is important is showing kindness. Is acts of kindness such as giving compliments or helping others significantly increases a man's attractiveness, supported by studies from the UK and China. Absolutely. When a man is kind and you've seen him do kind things, is very, very attractive. And I think kindness is one of the most attractive qualities in both male and female. Like, men find that very attractive and women find that very attractive. Kindness. Very, 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 very attractive. So being kind, being altruistic, giving compliments, not only to the person you're with, but to the people you're around, like being respectful to, like, it can really turn me off when someone treats a waiter like poorly. When they're being rude to the waiter or they're just being off, it's like, ew, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't care who you are. No one's above treating people with respect. We're all human beings. I try to treat everybody with respect. I don't care who they are. I don't care what line. I used to be a housekeeper. In college. So like I used to live out of my car. Homeless. So I'm not treating nobody with disrespect. Because at the end of the day, I've been there. I done lived in trailer parks. I know what it's like to not have nothing. So for me, I think somebody being kind is extremely, extremely attractive. Extremely attractive to me. Because I come from nothing. I'm not going to say nothing, because I had my family, my parents were involved. My dad was there. I'm not going to say I didn't have anything. But especially in college, when I had too much pride and ego and I didn't want to ask for help, I did live out of my car. But, like lived, we did have a season where we lived in a trailer park, or in our RV. But either way, and that wasn't bad. That actually wasn't a bad experience for me. I enjoyed living in the RV, in the trailer park. But I say all that to say that when my mom was cleaning homes, I was cleaning homes with her from the time I was like 5. Okay. So like, even if I was to start a cleaning business now, I would do it, because I can clean my behind off. I'm great at cleaning homes. It's one thing I've been great at my whole life, is cleaning. So for me, like when I see people and like they work in certain professions, and I used to bartend, I used to be a server. So like when I see people being treated with disrespect, I can't take that because I was them. I'm not them anymore, but I was them. I was that girl behind the bar, like working at an AMC movie theater, trying to make it through college, trying to convince myself every day not to go on somebody poll and make more money. Like trying to convince myself that wasn't the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that girl. So I don't like it when people treat anybody with disrespect. That's not my thing. And so when I see that, that is extremely unattractive to me. And it will absolutely, I don't care how fine you are. I don't care what you got going on. That will absolutely turn me off. You will not hear from me again. Period. Oh Lord. Anyway, y'all, I think I might have given you 8 secret ways that men can instantly become more attractive to women. I know we had some Q&A. I said some things. I've already kept you guys too long. It's 9:30, so I'm going to cut the show, but I'll answer one question for the sake of time. Like I want to do a sports segment, but I long-winded. I'm going to have to start timing myself. But I'm going to do a sports segment cuz I like talking about sports. Y'all know, right even before I came on this live, I was listening to Sports Breakdown with Steph Curry and the Warriors and what Steph said and everything like that. So I love that, and I want to get back. I want to get into that because it's something I want to do in my future. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what that's gonna look like for me, but we'll see. So anyway, besides that, I want to go ahead and let's make sure we get these likes up. Anybody have a question? Anybody have a question? Somebody said, Christopher said, my biggest issue is not knowing which woman to take a step toward. mm, okay. Step toward. I need a little bit more information, Christopher. Like what's the conundrum? What's the issue? What, like between what? Like why? You said Detroit Lions. Lions. I'll go Detroit Lions. Lions have been doing their thing this year, so I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions. Um, do you think Steph and LeBron will retire after this season? I don't think Steph will. I'm not sure about LeBron, but I don't. No. I'm gonna say no. I don't think so. I don't think Steph. I definitely don't think Steph, but LeBron can do whatever the heck he want to do. Let's just be clear. LeBron is like, I run this. I'm gonna do what I want. So I don't know. I don't see him retiring after this season. I think maybe after next season. Mm-mm-mm. Michael gave again. Oh, sorry. Michael gave again. Let me see. You did your thing tonight, Sam. Appreciate the top 5, top 7 vibes. Women will always look when you got a baddie on your arm. Absolutely. MJH, listen, and thank you for giving. Absolutely. That's real. Women, they'll look at you with a different type of energy when you got a baddie on your arm. And I'm not talking about Instagram baddie maybe, but obviously, but when you got a bad woman on your arm, I don't care. Women are gonna be like, who's that? What did he do? What he got going on? They look. Women are competitive now. They want to know. But thank you, thank you, thank you for sewing into the show as always, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it was a job on ESPN. Yeah, that's why I said I think he'll retire after next season. I don't think he's gonna retire after this season. I've been watching. I think he'll just retire for next season. Why they hating on Tatum? I don't think Tatum is soft. No, I don't think Tatum is soft. I just don't think I think he's easy to pick on, if you know what I mean. Like he just doesn't, he's very safe. You know, he's very poised. He's very PR. He understands media. He's not somebody like an Anthony Edwards who's gonna go say whatever, do whatever. He's not gonna have like 200 and almost 300,000 worth of fines. Like he's not gonna be that type of guy. He's gonna be the type of guy that's gonna be like keep it close to the chest, reserved. I think it almost makes it easy for people to pick on him because he's not like that type of personality. And I don't know if he's humble, but he's just not the type of guy that I feel like he's not going, I don't know. The only thing I can really say is like plays his position. Like he's going to play it smart. He's not reactive. He's not run by, he might feel some type of way, but he's not going to allow his emotions to run him. And so I give him that, you know, he's trying to play chess, not checkers. And I give him credit for that. Checkers only get you so far. I think Anthony Edwards, the checkers thing worked for him because he's very likable. I like Anthony Edwards. Of course, I went to UGA, but he's likable. He's charming. Atlanta people, we charming. I mean, what can you say? We're charming. But he's just more, he's just different. He's different. Ravens Bills game will be crazy. It will be crazy, but I'm gonna go Ravens. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. Well, y'all asked me more sports questions than I thought y'all would. Y'all asked me more sports questions than I thought y'all would. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the show. I will be coming back on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. on Wednesday is going to be more of a full show, as you can see. Mondays, I'm cutting down to 30 minutes. Whether you believe it or not, I'm cutting it down to 30 minutes. One is from my phone. One is from here. So that is Peace by Flash. He said, I got cars. Which one? That was funny, right? I mean, yeah. Anyway, but anywho, guys, I thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope the likes are up. I can't really tell from the side of my computer. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. I will see you guys next week. Comment below, subscribe if you have not yet already. See you guys soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.